wa boto na makiria Chief of Defense Forces mundu ikaineta Francis Ogolla na uri urakwire hau President William Ruto nawe urakorirwo gikira horo mukode guko gethi na mbere na kuga ati kana guko akirekereria ndomereri kuma kuri thingiraine ya iregi mafitha aya marakwire na makiria muthenya wa ira ndiria marari mihango itiganite ya githirikari na kuria kurikanite ati marari mihango-ini ya gucokia thayo.
Today, at 2:20 p.m., our nation suffered a tragic air accident in Sindar area, Keben location, 3rd Division in Elgeyo Marakwet County. I am deeply saddened to announce the passing on of General Francis Omondi Ogolla, the Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces. Together with him in the crash were 11 other gallant military personnel, 9 who also passed on with him, and 2 survivors. The gallant military personnel who passed on with General Ogolla are Brigadier Swale Saidi, Colonel Duncan Keitany, Lieutenant Colonel David Sawe, Major George Benson Magondu was also the pilot, Captain Sora Mohammed, Captain Hilary Litali, Senior Sergeant John Kinywa Mureithi, Sergeant Cliffons Omondi, and Sergeant Rose Nyawira. The Chief of Defense Forces on board the Kenya Air Force Hiwi helicopter had left Nairobi this morning to visit troops deployed in the North Rift under the Operation Maliza Uhalifu. The demise of General Ogolla is a painful loss to me, and certainly the sorrow we all feel about this passing on is shared by all of the people of Kenya, and most especially the KDF fraternity. A distinguished 4-star general has fallen in the course of duty and in the service of country. I convey my deepest condolences to all families that are grieving this untimely loss and our mourning nation as well. In honor of the life and the distinguished military career of the fallen general who lost his life not just while in office but in active military duty, the nation will observe a period of 3 days of mourning commencing tomorrow, the 19th of April 2024. During this time of national mourning, the Kenya flag, the Kenya Defense Forces flag, the East African Community flag, and flags of all formations of the military shall fly at half-mast in the Republic of Kenya and in Kenya missions abroad. Poleni sana.
Minister Noria huika ineta na makiria minister munene na wenyafara wa dudu ya minister ikiti ritana kuri marigitari akimera ati ni wega makoro magioka hamwe itemini ria kugia na kihonia kia mugomo uri honekanite gukorwa ukiingira wiki ya gatano makiaria kana akiaria hamwe na kigomani kia hamwe Musalia Mudavadi ni athite na mbere na kuga ati njiremo ya gutigirira ati kana njiremo ya gutigirira mugomo wa marigitari no wakorwo kinino ni gutigirira ati ni magia na wiguano niguo a Kenya matige guthi na mbere na gutangiika.
Here in Kenya, we have made great strides in improving the metrics for our children, particularly in health and education. But our systems are occasionally tested to the core by disruptions that compromise the access and rights of children to quality health services. Presently, we have a crisis now in its 5th week caused by the shutdown of our entire public health system, by medical practitioners or professionals demanding better pay and employment of medical interns. And indeed, I came here also to say that as much as we may have an industrial issue, our partnership with the professionals in the health sector can never be downplayed and should never be underrated. So it is for me to show that in spite of what is going on, we shall have logical dialogue and ultimately be able to resolve the issues that we are facing.
Kenya has made great progress in improving child health indicators. The under 5 mortality has reduced from a high of 115 per 1,000 children live births in 2003 to 41.
Haya, tukima ripoti niyo tuthi na mbere ni ati thibitari wa Joyride naguo uria uri mwena wa Nyamiraru naguo nonekanite gukorwo kiamukira namba nene ya arwaru riri guthiite na mbere na kwerekana ati namba ino ya gukorwo onekiongerereka makiria magithi na mbere na kuga ati mugomo wa marigitari uria uthiite na mbere na kuonekana ukiingira wiki ya gatano ni ugucungiriria hathara nene ona makiria ikuo kumana na mugomo wa marigitari riu na warigitani kumanagia thibitari ni we mugite ati no muhaka ngirimiti ya ndekaniirwo gatakatika marigitari ro hamwe na thirikari ikorwo igikinyanirio na njira iria yagirwo mathiite na mbere na gutariria kumaka ko makiuga ati na mbere ya kuongerereka kungiega undu wa naina ugukorwo ugitafanyia gutigirira ati mugomo uyu ni wanino.
This particular time we are having some challenges. Like now I've just told you that the numbers have increased, and then now our theater is very busy. You realize that the strikes are hitting from the other side, so here it is the rescue for those people who are not getting the services on the other side. At the same time, the government now has not been providing well equipping the hospital well with the NHIF funds. You know, this facility is much more depending on the NHIF funds. But if you realize, if the government delays, we cannot be able even to have the quality services because of that, or lack of the funds. We also have our ambulances functional. We refer cases to where they are supposed to be referred because we are now well equipped with our ambulance. The cases are being referred in time, and then the patients receive quality services because they are reaching to where they are supposed to reach at the same time. All diseases from the surgical, medical cases are well handled in this facility. We have well qualified staffs all downwards up to the nurse aides. We all provide all the services that as they are being required, including the surgical cases which are taking place in theater. We usually do all the operations, starting from the minor surgeries to major surgeries. We also provide services to maternity. That is from those people who are giving birth normally and those who are undergoing through surgery, that is cesarean section. We also provide all our services are being catered for by either by the means of the NHIF or other means.
During this time that there is a slow move from the public hospitals, we are having many patients. The turn-up is up. They are coming of all Okada, and we are giving them services because we are well equipped. We have all consultants. We have orthopedic, we have general surgery, we have gynecologists, we have dental, and the rest. All a cut of staff, we have them.
Haya, family magana matandatu kuma kaunti-ini ya Kirinyaga nio monekanite gukorwo mahutitio ni muiyuro wa mai one kuringana na riboti iria ikoretwo ikirekererio ni ruhonge rwa mutharaba mutune kuringana na murugamiriri wa mutharaba mutune mwena uyu kaunti-ini ya Kirinyaga Martin Kagoda ni ugite ati andu aria mahutitio ni mathiete na mbere na kuonekana kana no makorwo makiamukira uteithio riri mbura ino ya kiboboto iria iraura itanyitwo guthi na mbere na gukorwo ikiura gwa kahinda gatoikaine ukiriugu ni ikitie ritana kuri thirikari ya kaunti gutigirira ati ni atacokia makinya maria magiriire itemi-ini ria gutigirira ati njui icio thiire iri mwena ucio ni ciakorwo igeitirira mai kuria kwagiriire.
The whole Kirinyaga County makeria ya family magana matandatu ne hutie ne mai age ne guthamio biu age nyumba cia wika momoro age gukaingira mai ate matikota guikara ku thiini na nikio uria tungota guteithia ni guturoka tukamateithia na turenda kuria andu a Kirinyaga especially kundu kuria kumagiro muno ni mai mungiona mai ne mathi na mbere ya kuongerereka tafadhali tugeterere nginya riria mai magutokora manyumba tuthame kundu kou tuthi kundu iguru ni kabatita gioteithio twi kundu kuria iguru kuria tungota guteithika kuria makiria family igana rimwe ciathirikite ni mafuriko giki ni itura ritagwo Githogondo aria maikara kwina rwei rwa Thiba family ici ni iratwikire cia guthamio ni mai na thiku igiri makoretwo magikara cukuru etagwo Valley Road na riu ni marikite gucoka makwao riria mai macokete maguthie thi no no magicokaga makwao ni kuga andu acio indo ciao ni ciakwirwo ni mai matiri cia kuthira nyumba matiri mirengeti matire mosquito net matire mathabuni matire dawa cia guthondeka mai na niko tukite hata ruhogero mutharaba mutune nigetha at least tumahe nini oko ni kitchen set tumahe indo cia gukomera indo cia kweumbira ni undu wa roage tumahe mosquito net tumahe hama nigetha in case mai magina kuombereka no mahete kuma ku mai ni kundu kuria kwega nigetha matigakao magikuone mai reke tuge andu aria marathinika muno thaici ni andu aria akuru na aria mena ciana na aria arwaru ni gukorwa yange hihi no makihota guthie gukombora nyumba no crisis icio cia andu acio ni kuga andu acio matire no hoti na ni marakorwo makiathirika muno ni tui matura maria maragumirwo ria mbere ni riritagwo Githogondo ni thigumagirwo muno ni mai na guku ni tukaga hingo kaingi na kaingi aya kungi kuria gwitagwo Thiba village kundu kungi ni kundu gwitagwo Wamomo kungi ni kundu gwitagwo Thigoko village kuria Kianjaga nao ni magumagirwo muno ni mai na nio mahutetio muno makiria
mithenya ira twina ni tukoretwo tuhomeirwo ni muiro wa mai guku ni Githogondo na njokerie Red Cross ngatho ni raiguire mateta maitu neroka gututeithia na ni tukoretwo na ihinda riritu o mbura yura andu a Githogondo magakorwo mena handu matangiona handu ha guthie ni turahoya thirikari na gitio korwo andu aya no monero handu ha guthie kiu nikio gikeno gitu nigetha tigakorwo na mathina o hindi mbura yura tugakorwo na mathina acio ni njue thirikari ne roigire andu mathame rũĩ-inĩ na ni tugu comply ithuĩ ni tuguthenga rũĩ-inĩ no ni turahoya na gitio thirikari ya national government itutithiririe nigetha andu acio me mĩciĩ 150 me rũĩ-inĩ mangionerwo handu ha guikara no tukene muno
Ondu ni muthenya witu uria tukire kurehero indo cia guteithio ni atongoria
na gitio kinene ndenda twambe twikirie ndugetikire guthira mitambo ni mutugicokereria turacokereria na riboti makiria guko ni kwa Muthingi TV ni turacokereria
uri murimi munini na ni uravatara ngwataniro na nyumba ya mohoro ida niriri amu Muthingi TV ni irakuhe mweke wa kwanirithia kimenyithia niguo ukurie biashara yaku na njira nene tuhurire thimu kugerera kivugo mugwanja ithano mugwanja igiri ithatu ithano inyanya kana utwandikire email neo sales@lookuptv.co.ke ukatutume ndugu na tutirithanie hamwe amu ndugu ni makinya
University of Nairobi is a distinguished institution of higher learning dedicated to nurturing your intellectual curiosity and pushing the boundaries of knowledge. From state-of-the-art laboratories to modern libraries equipped with the latest resources, we provide you with the tools you need to succeed. Choose from a wide range of programs designed to prepare you for challenges of tomorrow's world. Whether in STEM, humanities, business, or the arts, our strong industry connections and career service support will help you translate your education into meaningful career opportunities upon graduation. Join a vibrant community of scholars from around the world, fostering cultural exchange, collaboration and lifelong friendships. Book your space now for September intakes. Log in to https://www.uombi.ac.ke for a wide range of courses to choose from. You can also contact +254 020 491 0000 or email us at pr@oumbi.ac.ke.
Okereria gatho cia mwanya ni guthi na mbere na kurumanira hamwe na ithuĩ nyitite mi sector-inĩ ya ũgendi gatagatĩ ga bũrũri wa Kenya na Uganda nĩ monekanĩte guthi na mbere na kuga atĩ nĩ megũtigĩrĩra tabarĩra itiganĩte cia kũmatia ndũgũ njega gatagatĩ ka mabũrũri maya merĩ na makĩria harĩ ũgendi nĩ ciakorwo cikĩgacĩra marĩtio marĩ mũkawa-inĩ ũmwe na ũrĩa ũĩkaine ta Ocean Beach mwena wa Malindi gũkũ arĩ kaunti-inĩ ya Kilifi. Ana makiria kuria maraharĩrĩirie mashindano ma nyĩmbo mũkawa-inĩ ũyũ nĩ mũkawa ũtanyĩte kũrehe hamwe a Kenya makiria ma 500 na makiria ona arĩa makiumĩte kuma bũrũri tũrigainie wa Uganda.
For the longest time we've been talking about East Africa cooperation and looking at Africa and East Africa as a single destination. We are following up on what the heads of state have been able to do to sign the protocols that then make it easy for cross-border, and we've been talking about this cooperation for quite some time, and therefore the fact that Uganda found it worthwhile, bold enough to be able to come and showcase in Kenya is something that is very commendable. What we'd like to see going forward, the leadership, the stakeholders in Uganda have taken the cooperation route. We're hoping that the marketing agencies, that the Kenya Tourism Board and even the counties that are involved in marketing should be able to take cue and support and work together with the stakeholders so that we're able to enhance these sorts of cooperations. We would like to see Kenya's cultures, the bomas of Kenya, cultural management being a devolved function. We would like to see counties taking it more seriously, getting some lessons from what Uganda has been able to showcase and being able to take it to the next level.
The Uganda-Kenya Association is basically bordering on tourism, and this relationship began in 2022 and it has grown.
Uganda is #2 source market for Kenya. Last year Kenya got about 200,000 visitors from Uganda, and Kenya is the #1 source market for Uganda. Last year almost 500,000 Kenyans visited Uganda. So this is a very strong foundation on which we are building to make sure that more of our citizens visit each other's country, but also so that those tourists that come in from those other countries can also visit the two destinations.
Haya, tuthi na mbere nĩ teori mathako ma ngerekano marathi na mbere munene wa KICD ni ugite ati muoroto wa mathako maya ni gutigirira ati taranda cia ciana na makiria iri mathukuru-inĩ ni ciakorwo ikihimbirio wega na njira ya gutigirira ati ni ciakorwo igikinyanira na njira iria yagĩrĩire. Gũkĩrĩ ũguo nĩ athiĩte na mbere na kuga ati ũndũ ũyũ nĩ gũteithĩrĩria andũ arĩa marĩ na taranda ici gũkorwo magĩcangarana to Kenya ĩndĩ thĩ ng'ima.
Imana daima umeninuka kipeteo kesho ukanifanyia kile kitu ambacho tulinifanyia Yesu wanakofi tukunika ndimo upendo.
We have been partnering with the Kenya National Drama Festival in organizing this festival. One of the objectives of this festival is to nurture every learner's potential, give learners an opportunity to demonstrate what they have learned in class, as well as part some critical messages. So I'm very happy that watching this festival for the last 10 years, we have been able to achieve, the last 10 days, we have been able to achieve the objectives of that festival.
it is a children's festival. So one of our tasks was to find out whether the poem that is chosen allows the child to be a child. Sometimes we get very enthusiastic as teachers and they say, let's, and you give the child a poem that is beyond the child. So when the child comes on stage, what we are looking at is a child that is struggling seriously to meet the expectations of the director who told the child to naenda able and we want to come back with the trophy. Language. Choice of language. We are dealing with primary school children. As the children are speaking on stage, do I see a child or do I see an adult? We have several cases of children who are speaking lines that honestly I am sure they did not understand. And if they did, the children in the audience did not understand.
Do you understand this? It's an international school, not just my village. What part of your social class has to do with me wanting to hide here? You guys are being mean. Sorry, come and hide with me. My hiding place.
Aya, tugithiri kuria mathako-ini ni ati KCB RFC aria ni ohotani maita matano ma Enterprise Cup tournament ni manyitaitwo kana ni matanyitwo kunyita ugeni kirabu gia Catholic Monks. Munini wa nyabara wa kirabu giki gia KCB na RFC Dennis Monja ni ugite ati ni mambikite mehariria magutigirira ati ni makorwo makiyukia ohotani mbitikaine ici.
I believe it's just more of efficiency, more of composure in the game, and also just enjoying the game, because we really did not enjoy the last game. It's a game we would wish to forget, but as goes with the sport, there's always a winner and a loser. Being a good sport entails us to pick up ourselves and get back and continue playing. This session is when we'll be clear about the squad, given the two notable absentees in Zimbabwe featuring for Kenya, and also we might have some few knocks after the last game, after being advised by the medical department. So we're yet to know the final outlook of the squad.
Haya, hau ni ugukongekera gaturumo mohoro maitu ma gikunjuro kia mohoro na ngatho cia mwanya ni ari othe makorwo makitigirira ati mutamburuko no wakinyirana na ona hatakiri ngajeri ho gacokeria ngatho hariria ya mohoro maya kumanagia ru na hau ituna ni muthenya wa Monday wona ngai agitukinyaniria na hatakiri ngajeri ho riri kana ni riri bururi wonekanite guthi na mbere na gucaka ikugia Francis Ogolla uri urakire CDF kana Chief of Defence Forces guku kana bururi-ini wa Kenya. Macio na mangi ni ko mamukira na njira ndikiru ona cihanda wega thaimwe na nicio hwaini tidie thayo ni nawe twacemani na ujite Kariuki wa andu ati ni ngwitika. Have a lovely weekend.